Fish can't resist this buggy soft tackle. To tie it, we'll start off with some white thread, secure it to our hook shank, and grab some brassy wire. Here I'm using copper. Insert the wire into your bead, secure it tightly, wrapping back towards the bend of our hook. And if you'd like to win this fly, comment #flies in the comments below. With this complete, we'll set our wire aside and grab some hare's ear. Here I'm using a blend of natural as well as brown. Mix them together, create a dubbing noodle, and begin wrapping this forward in close touching spirals, building up a transition as we work towards the head of the fly. You can continue to add or tighten your dubbing as needed. With this complete, we'll brush it out to give it a nice, buggy look. Next, we'll grab our wire and start by taking 3 or 4 close touching spirals towards the back of the fly. This not only adds a slight hot spot to the back of the fly, but can also increase its durability by covering up some of the crucial tag ends. With this complete, we'll continue wrapping forward as normal in open spirals, doing so until we reach our thread, at which point we'll secure it in place, taking thread wraps both in front as well as behind our wire, and helicoptering the excess free. And of course, brush it out once more to make sure it has a nice, buggy look. We'll then build up a small base at the head of our fly to help with our following steps. We'll then grab a rough grouse feather. This particular one comes from the clump of feathers located just above the tail. While here, I used rough grouse because they're plentiful in my area. A Hungarian partridge will work just as well. We'll pull the tips back, snipping the excess free to create a small triangle, and use this to secure it to the head of the fly. Once secured tightly in place, we'll grab our feather, brushing the fibers backwards and hackling it around the head of the fly for 1 to 2 turns. Keeping it sparse will help to add a little more movement. Once happy, we'll secure it tightly in place, taking thread wraps both in front as well as behind the remaining feather to pinch it in place and snip your excess free. Next, we'll grab some more hare's ear. I've used the same blend as before, but this time added a few more darker fibers. Create another dubbing noodle and spin this just in front of your soft tackle. This will help push it back and also add some buggy fibers just in front of it. And of course, brush everything out to give it that nice, buggy look. Color in your thread with a Sharpie. Whip finish to create a collar, and hold everything in place and snip your thread free. And this is a hare's ear soft tackle. While it's in a natural color, its movement still makes for a great attractor pattern. This particular variation is one I like to use in the springtime when March browns are starting to emerge from the water. And no matter the color, I'd highly suggest giving it a try. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.